Okay.
Take your seat. Yes, Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm sorry that I have taken a second bite at this topic, but it's something that's very dear to my heart. I think the issue of pesticides, or even Roundup, as he says, is a big problem in the country. It is known by all levels of government, the challenge. There has been a document called the Pesticide Atlas that was developed by 20 scientists from the University of Nairobi. It has been confirmed that 267 pesticides that are banned in Europe and America are in use in Kenya. The Pest Products Control Board is the one that is supposed to make the list of approved pesticides. Those banned pesticides are still on our list. So the offenders here now are the Pest Products Control Board members. I have written a petition requesting for their removal from office to the Agriculture Minister because they have failed and endangered Kenyans' lives. Also, some of those products, like you said, Roundup. In fact, Roundup is no longer called Roundup. Roundup is now still being sold with the same ingredients, but with a different trade name in Kenya as we speak. In fact, the biggest case that was in the United States, the courts there awarded a farmer who had developed cancer as a result of using Roundup, and he was paid $250 million 20 years ago. That is how seriously it is taken in the US. Unfortunately for us, the United States under Doe companies and Bayer under Europe are allowed by their countries to manufacture the pesticides, but not for use in their country, but for export to a country that is careless and foolish enough to admit them. And Kenya is one of those countries. So the failure here, and that is why when I asked Honorable Wanjala why he has not acted on my petition as recommended by the Health Committee, because the resolution on my petition by the Health Committee said that the Pest Products Control Board should take measures to remove the products from the market. They have failed to do so. So the Implementation Committee should actually summon the Pest Products Control Board. They should summon the Minister of Agriculture. But the issue here is the people who are being fought, the agrochemical companies, are extremely powerful. During the time when I was rallying the country against these products, I was threatened with death. So it is big money. And if we don't act as Parliament, we continue to kill our people because it is confirmed that they cause cancer and other non-communicable diseases. And when you talk to the pest, I did visit the Pest Products Control Board. I went to their offices and begged them and told them, please remove these products off the market. What they said to me is that they need to do more research. And I asked them that you do not require to do extra research because when something has already been put in a peer-reviewed medical journal, it is a notice to all doctors across the world. Similarly, and I gave them the example of certain cough syrups were said to cause chest problems for children. The Pharmaceutical Board of Kenya did not do another research. They simply stopped dispensing that medicine. Similarly, when certain hormone replacement therapies were found to cause cervical cancer and breast cancer on women, the gynecologists of Kenya stopped prescribing it. They did not do more research. So I beg the members of Parliament to take this more seriously, because in as much as we are trying to invest in cancer treatment, we are also allowing the cancer to come in. And these countries have us where they want. They sell us the cancer-causing pesticides, and then they sell us the cancer drugs to treat our people and the equipment for treating them. So it is actually Parliament that has failed the people of Kenya. The Minister of Agriculture has failed the people of Kenya. And I have informed him, the former minister. I have also the Pest Products Control Board are the biggest criminals in this. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and Parliament must set up on this issue.
Yes, Ruto.
Mr. Speaker, this House has failed the people.
Order, members. Order. Members on their feet, take your seats. You can engage while seated. You don't have to. Take your seats and lower the conversation levels. Ruku?
Mr. Speaker, when I read the statement, I was almost crying. To the extent which
That
the
is not what you say. That's not what you said a few minutes ago.
Yes.
But go on.
I want to echo what Deputy Speaker said, Mr. Speaker, that the Ministry of Agriculture has failed totally to take that request for statement seriously. And I want to beseech you, Mr. Speaker, to use the powers of this seat to ensure the Minister of Agriculture and all the bodies who are responsible as far as the pesticide control is concerned in the Republic of Kenya, to ensure that Kenyans will not continue suffering when we have institutions which are supposed to take care of them, that by East Africa may be stopped with immediate effect the sale of Roundup and any other chemical or pesticide which is causing cancer to the majority of the people who are in farming, whether in potatoes, whether it's in coffee, whether it's in tea, whether in mogoka, all the crops which are using Roundup, Mr. Speaker, they are affecting even the fishery, because there is scientific evidence that when you spray Roundup in the soil, when it rains, it finds its way into our rivers, it finds its way into our lakes, and even the fish farming is affected by this chemical. I think, Mr. Speaker, we cannot admit that report. I pray that the committee do a good job. The committee must be able to do a good job and prevent the people of the Republic of Kenya. The government of Kenya is using a lot of money in treatment of cancer. We have seen even the treatment of cancer has become a touristic activity, where many Kenyans are going to India and other countries in the hope of
You've
getting
made your
treated.
point.
Mr. Speaker, we take this matter very seriously. Thank you.
Women Rep Nairobi on the same issue. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to contribute. Mr. Speaker, in the last Parliament, I was in the Health Committee, and Honourable Gladys, our Deputy Speaker, Gladys Sholei, came to actually talk to us about the dangers of pesticides to our food and the continued use of them and how they impact our health. We are what we eat. We are eating to die, not to live, if we continue having these products in the market. I mean, you hear countries that have products that they discover are not good being recalled and being removed from all the shelves. It's such a shame that we're discussing this thing and the people who trade in these products have such impunity. I think this is not just the Agriculture Committee or Ministry. This is health, this is agriculture, this is also economic trade. We cannot trade with harmful products in our country that continue to harm our people. So I think it's important that we have a multi-sectoral approach to this, and we ensure that we also do a lot of civic education so that the public out there knows that these products that they're using in their farms will not be able to actually help them in the long term. It actually could end up killing them and killing future generations, because once it's in the soil, we did a study at the Pan-African Parliament on soil management, and that's a model law that we're coming up with. You find that some of these products that we're putting in our soil will take generations for us to actually get our soil back to its standard. So I think it's important that we really take this seriously. We educate the public that these products really should be removed from the shelves. No one should buy them. And I really hope that the Gen Zs are listening, because really they're the young generation that are going to be eating these products as well. And if us, we've already if Most of the generation, the millennials right now in the fossils, have already gotten cancer because of consuming contaminated foods. We don't want the Gen Zs and the next generation to actually follow suit. So it's important for us as government to really take this serious. Pesticides are killing us. They are eroding our soil, and now we are eating to die, not to live. So I really pray that we will have a solution that actually safeguards. And we should also be looking for compensation. Most of these companies are rich companies, and they've exploited Africa. These products are banned in other European countries. They are actually dumping them to us at low cost prices.